Great day, Royals. I am EmpressLazuli. You are your empire, and welcome to another week of Astro Insights. If you did not know already, I go ahead and provide all of the timestamps in the description box below for you to be able to tune in with me every single day as the week goes by so that you don't have to try and find the day. It's very easily accessible through the timestamps in the description box. So feel free to watch every day as it comes throughout the week. That will help maximize the information that you're getting and for you to recognize or even resonate with the specific transits that I speak about for Astro Insights. So let's go ahead and get into the first full week of November, and that starts with Monday, November 4th. And as you know, I have my handy dandy planner here. For anyone that wants to know what this is, it's the daily planetary guide, and this is a really wonderful resource. So make sure you guys pick one of those up if you would like to follow along with me. Starting on Monday, November 4th, we have the Sun in Scorpio trining Saturn in Pisces. And this is happening at 12:36 p.m. on Monday, Eastern Standard Time. All of the times I'll say are Eastern Standard Time. So by mid-afternoon, there's really this emotional feeling because Scorpio and Pisces are both water signs. It's more of a feminine polarity, so it will be causing us to feel. Our emotions will be triggered and emphasized with this trine that's happening at 12:36 on Monday with the Sun and Saturn. Really reminds me of just opportunities that we have to utilize our emotions in order to see what dreams we may have blocked ourselves from, what dreams we may have been shy or reserved about going towards, what dreams, what goals we may have to do more research on, we may have to investigate more about. And so on Monday, especially with this trine happening between water signs on a moon day, it's very important that we listen to how we are feeling, what our intuition is attempting to tell us about ourselves when it comes to opportunities that we have to really embrace those decisions that potentially need to be made for us to realize our fantasies, for us to live out our dreams in the physical reality instead of it always being something that we just daydream about. You know, our daydreams really being able to come true. But like the fixed energy of Scorpio, we really have to be fixed on what we actually want. What do you actually desire? Monday, starting off with this energy, are you someone that tends to go back and forth, be potentially wishy-washy with your emotions? 1 minute you want something, 1 minute you don't, right? Or you may have goals, you may have dreams, but you don't really stick with the actions that are necessary for you to see them to fruition. You don't keep that emotional energy for long enough to be able to make your dreams come true for yourself. And so on Monday, by mid-afternoon, for some of you it might be your lunch break, but there may be some fantasies that you start to reminisce about by midday on Monday to really help you to realize, like, wow, I've had so many dreams or things that I could see myself and visualize myself doing that emotionally make me feel so happy, but I never stick with fixed plans in order to see it in the physical reality happen for me. And after just having the new moon in Scorpio this last Friday that passed, it's very important that we maintain those delusional thoughts so that we can have a new manifestation, so that we can have new beginnings in what? Our dreams coming true. How are we going to do that? Maintain consistency with your emotions. Right? Have consistent feelings about things so that you can bring them about from the subconscious to the conscious. When you continue to have persistent energy towards something, it allows you to do something about it and take action towards it. So really feel into that by midday on Monday and allow that to help you to drive through the rest of the week, especially after the new moon in Scorpio, in getting things done and seeing progress towards your fantasies. Let's go ahead and get into Tuesday, which is actually election day, November 5th. And at 10:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the moon entering Capricorn. Now, this is the universe loves to work in synonymous ways. And with this being election day and the moon entering Capricorn at the beginning of the day, this is very much that CEO energy, that boss energy, that cardinal energy of getting the ball rolling, taking actions like voting, taking action, especially when it comes to old structures, old principles, old practices that are in place in order to continue moving forward in a disciplined way. And so if you are voting or anything on a day like today, this can help you to be a lot more decisive about the actions that you're wanting to take. But because it's happening at 10:17 a.m. with the moon entering Capricorn, this is everyone also feeling that energy of like, I know that my decision is the right action to take. I feel confident that my decision is what needs to happen in the world in order for us to see discipline or consistency in the best way possible based on my perspective. And so what I would recommend is, because the moon is here and emotions are going to be placed in that Capricorn energy, it's not really worth it to engage with people in terms of arguing or, you know, I want to take action like this and like making it so known what you want to do. Just take the initiative in your own life on a day like today. Make sure that the action that you're wanting to see in society, the old structures that you're wanting to kind of see transformed into new approaches, you are implementing them for yourself. And by people seeing your leadership and not hearing your leadership, they're able to then say, this person never tries to make me convert to what they think or what they believe or what they're doing, but I watch them and they're such a consistent person. They're so disciplined. They always show up to work at a good time. They always bring their lunch to school, or they always bring their lunch to work, you know? And so someone's watching this that's in school, clearly. But they always have these persistent habits. They are very effective in the use of time. And by seeing their actions, by seeing the way that they physically move, I am interested to know how they do it. I want to go up to them and ask them how they're able to effectively lead their life so well. And that's what leadership is about for Tuesday, this Mars Day, is people watch your actions more than you think. And being an effective leader is not so much about talking, it's more about how you are moving. So on a day like today, get up and have habits for yourself. Set a routine and actually stick to it. You know, if you've been saying that you want to eat better, if you've been saying that you want to exercise, if you've been saying whatever specific things that might help you to be a lot better towards certain goals that you want to accomplish for yourself and getting the ball rolling, keeping the ball rolling, right? Do those things on a day like today, because this is a Mars day, okay? So it's going to really assist you. The energy of this day is really going to assist you from earlier on in the day to just be effective in your use of time throughout the entire day, if you start with the right intention and with the right energy. So really love today's energy for Tuesday, really beginning of the week. Time for you to not only, as I said, for Mondays, realize what you need to do, how you need to stay fixed in your emotions in order to really get things done. And now with the moon entering Capricorn, it's like those emotions need to be effective when it comes to being consistent. Not only like just doing it once and then saying, okay, I've done it. No, keep going. Plan out your entire calendar. remain organized. Continue to do it for a long amount of time in order to see real results. That's when we get rewarded by Saturn, which is the planetary ruler of Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get into Wednesday, November 6th. Wednesday is Mercury Day, and the transit that I highlighted is the moon in Capricorn having a sextile with the sun in Scorpio. And this transit happens at about 2:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So by the afternoon, this energy will hit us as a collective. And with this sextile happening between Capricorn, the zodiac sign, and Scorpio, the zodiac sign, with the sun and moon in those two signs, it's really speaking to our ability to bring together what we've learned from Monday and Tuesday. Like I said, for Monday's transit, you see how the universe is so synonymous. It's really about working with these energies effectively. And I love how when we break down these transits for the week, it really does build on itself. It's really not like the universe is just like boom, 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 boom with transits wanting you to just be 11, be all over the place. It's really effective. And one of the reasons why I do this is to break it down, to really show you like the universe has your back. Wednesday's transit, the universe is literally communicating on this Mercury day that we are able to bring together the way that we choose to consistently work towards our plans and how we really want to shine in our own lives, given how we really feel about ourselves. So on Wednesday, what do you really feel about yourself on the inside? How you feel about yourself is how you're going to go about life. How you feel on the inside and on the subconscious is how you're going to take action to help your life to form, right? Because that's what your life is built off of, your actions, what you are manifesting, what energy you are putting forth when you interact with other people, or when you are dealing with certain situations, with other people, with environments, when you are doing things for yourself, the way that you speak to yourself. All of those things really create your life experience. So on Wednesday, what is that for you? Pay close attention to if you are consistent with certain actions only if you feel good. But then when you don't feel good, you're not consistent anymore. Pay attention to how you are allowing people to see you, how you are shining and radiating and being confident. Is it as long as people are speaking nicely to you, then you're nice to them? But then as soon as someone has an attitude, then you're on demon time, or you start being toxic to them. Pay attention to those things. Maintain the frequency, the vibration that you want to maintain, because you're allowing other people to have more power over you if they can control your emotions. That's what Wednesday is about. Really being able to evaluate through the sextile the link between your interactions with others and the power dynamic that occurs. When you have a conversation with someone, are you allowing their bad mood to take you over? Right? Or when you interact with other people, your energy is so infectious that it fills up the entire room. Practice that. Don't allow other people to bring you down, bring your frequency and energy down. Allow yourself to remain constant in how you choose to feel, the energy you choose to remain in, instead of being converted by an environment or a person or a task, right? So really be open to just being aware of that. The afternoon of Wednesday around 2:11 p.m. Be aware of those types of experience, the power dynamics of your emotions, and remaining consistent in who you are at all times, however you choose for that to be, okay? Let's get into Thursday, and that's November 7th. And at 8:15 p.m., we actually have the moon in Aquarius opposing Mars in Leo. Now, some of you may be getting ready for bed at this time. Some of you might still be up. It's Thursday at this point. Thursday to me is like, because Wednesday is hump day, right? So Thursday, we're over the hump. We're literally cruising into the weekend by Thursday. So with the moon in Aquarius opposing Mars in Leo, especially at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is really reminding me of our ability to really see how our specific actions affect the community. And it's so funny how you see how I'm speaking about a certain thing on Wednesday and it just flows into the next day. The universe is so synonymous. It's so beautiful. It's literally a symphony. It's a song. And so looking at the actions that we take individually, how does that literally correspond to the community? How do our actions, our personal actions, affect humanity? How does your ability to not throw your wrapper in the bin affect the community when you're littering everywhere you go? How does your energy when you go into a space affect the community and humanity when you're spreading low vibrational energy everywhere you go? Being rude to people, having an attitude with people, not using manners, swearing, being rambunctious, being ignorant, right? Or how does you spreading light, positivity, spreading happiness, spreading love, spreading truth, spreading awareness help to contribute to the collective and the community? As you're going to bed Thursday evening, as you are wrapping up your day Thursday evening, there is a point of reflection for that on Thursday. So reflect on that. What is my contribution to society when it comes to my energy? How am I contributing energetically to everyone else? Because at the end of the day, we came here to interact to some degree. We're not on earth alone. We have these mirroring moments with other souls, right? Or ourself, however, whatever you choose to believe, right? So what is the quality of those interactions? What does life mirror back at you, perspective-wise, when it comes to the experiences that you have? Maybe you're experiencing those mirror moments that are so negative because that's how you portray yourself to others. Maybe you always receive favor and have positive, loving, happy experiences from others because that's what you give to humanity. That's what you contribute to the collective and to the community. And so you receive that back through mirroring experiences with other people that you interact with. So really reflect on that on Thursday evening as you're getting ready for bed, as you're winding down the day around 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to Friday. So on Friday, November 8th, we have the moon in Aquarius, and it's actually sextiling Mercury in Taurus on Friday. This is another sextile. We just had a sextile on Thursday. And this sextile is actually happening at 7:52 a.m. So starting your day very early in the day, depending on what time you start your day. This is a sextile that is really helping us to make better decisions, to be okay with embracing conversations that go against, or not even go against. Let me say that again. This sextile is really opening up opportunities for us to embrace other perspectives, be open to other perspectives that people may have. Be open to learning new information as well as teaching information. This is a very conversational sextile because we have the moon in Aquarius, which is wanting to share unique insight emotionally, and is having the sextile with Mercury, very conversational, with Sagittarius, who loves to explore, loves to expand, loves to embrace philosophies of all kinds, loves to teach. And so with this sextile that we're having on Friday, November 8th, be open to learning something new. Be open to teaching information that you don't really share with other people, or that you have that feeling, oh my gosh, everyone is not gonna really take this information well, or this is unique information that a select amount of people are really interested in. Share the information anyway. Get into conversation throughout the day where you share something that you like to do as a hobby that people don't really know about. You don't really share often with others, right? And because this transit is happening so early, it's the energy that we're feeling all day. So also be open to receiving communication from others where they share something with you that you don't know. Someone may also want to go on a trip with you. You might have a conversation today on Friday where someone's like, let's take a road trip this weekend. Let's do something spontaneous. Let's go to this event this weekend and really have fun. Sagittarius is a fire sign. Aquarius is open to unique and creative approaches to things. So you might get invited this Friday to go to an event that same evening that is a type of scene that you don't really go to, or like a sip and paint experience, or driving somewhere, or one of your friends might be like, let's hop on a flight. Okay, I'm really interested to know how this energy is experienced by you this week. So if any of these interesting things happen, spontaneous trips, spontaneous conversations about really unique topics, then definitely let me know in the comment section if you feel comfortable. Drop that below, because I would really love to know how that energy resonates with you on Friday. But be open, no matter what, be open. Mercury is in Sagittarius right now. We're not being, closed-minded. We're very much open to conversations, open to learning new things. When it's talking about different religions, you might get an invite by someone to a mosque or to, a religious event that you don't know anything about, or that you don't share the same religious beliefs, right? But you might have that curiosity with the Mercury energy in Sagittarius to say, you know what? I will go to this event with you. I will hit up this event with you. So let me know what that is for you in the comments. Also be open to, like I said, those conversations that you might have with others that are just going against the norm of the conversation that you have in the break room, or while you're at school waiting outside for the bus, or while you're eating a sandwich before you go back into class. So yeah, really interested to know what that is for you. Let's get into Saturday. Saturday is November 9th, by the way. And we have Venus in Sagittarius squaring Neptune in Pisces. And this is happening at 8:15 in the morning. So this is another early morning or early rising transit. And this is a square. So there is a little bit of tension when it comes to not really seeing the same point of view, particularly when it comes to pleasure and wanting to explore, wanting to be adventurous, wanting to embrace different cultures, different modes of travel, and just someone's point of view or dream about that. So with Saturday and this square, it's really just feeling like you are open to do something, or someone that is open to do something or try something new, being met with another person that's just not that has a completely different perspective on something. How do you handle those types of situations? Okay, there are moments, as you are aware of, I'm sure already, where we will be met with opportunities to learn a new lesson or prove that we have already learned a lesson. And so this transit is very much feeling like that. You having to show and prove to yourself that you have either learnt a lesson already in the way that you respond to this, or learning a new lesson and being open to learn something new, right? Let me actually read, because I'm gonna read to you guys what a square actually is, because some of you, I know that some of you have expressed, like especially with transits, that you're like, I want to know specifically. So I'm gonna see if I can read this to you quickly. Let's see if I can, here we go. A square aspect puts planets at cross purposes. Friction develops between them, and one will constantly challenge the other. You can see squares operating in someone who's fidgety or constantly restless. Although they're uncomfortable and even aggravating at times, your squares point to places where tremendous growth is possible, right? So really being able to face this challenge of seeing things differently, but like I said, either it being through a lesson that you're having to show yourself that you've already learned by how you respond, or being open to say, wow, this is a new lesson that I'm having to learn, and taking it head on without getting an attitude, without getting upset, without responding in a negative way, and maintaining the energy, the vibration that you want to maintain, as I mentioned earlier in the week. So I really love how, again, this entire week is flowing so beautifully, and we are coming to, we're kind of at the midway point of Scorpio season. Yeah, because on the 21st we have the sun entering Sag, so we literally have 1.5 weeks left of Sagittarius season after this week. So yeah, we're basically at the midway point this week of Scorpio season. And so how are you going to show that you are able to emotionally remain in the same, like, how do you gracefully handle challenges? That's what Saturday's giving. How do you gracefully handle challenges and opposition and choose to embrace tremendous growth? Because a lot of times when we get tests, it's like when you pass the test, you get blessed. So pass the test on Saturday so you can get blessed. And it does feel like Saturn has something to do with this, because Saturday is Saturn Day. And Saturn loves to make sure that we are very much learning the lessons and going through the curriculum the way that we need to, at the right standard. And if we're not meeting that, we are not able to get past that checkpoint. Okay, very restrictive with Saturn being the planet that rules this day. So make sure that however people come to you, whatever challenges you're facing on Saturday, November 9th, especially all day, because like I said, this transit is happening from 8:15 a.m. Any challenges that you're facing today, you are recognizing it's either a lesson that you're going to need to be graceful in learning, or it's a lesson that you have already learned that you need to prove to yourself you already know how to handle. And that is going to be the key that unlocks your growth. So good luck. Again, if you want to let me know what that is for you on Saturday, definitely leave me a comment down below. I'm so interested and nosy and all in your business to know what that is for you. Okay, without further ado, I know you're crying, me too. We've reached the end of the week. we're on Sunday now. This is November 10th that we're coming to on Sunday. And at 8:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the moon in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces. Make sure you guys are drinking your water, okay? Because I am. So with this conjunction happening on Sunday to close out the week and to open up into a new week, this conjunction is really just, and it's also happening, like I said, at 8:39 p.m. So this is more of like, with the moon, like a reflection for the week as we're about to go to bed to, you know, wake up to start on the moon day. This conjunction is really just giving, this is a cute message. I'm trying to think about how to maybe say this without sounding repetitive from this week's energies. But closing this week, this really is just a realization of the reality that we are choosing to create. It's a realization as you're preparing to, you know, get rest for the next day, as you're winding down the day. It's really a reflection point to say, wow, I really am exactly where I have created myself to be. Sunday, November 10th, with this conjunction, you are exactly where you have created yourself to be by creating your reality, by going about life and going about your interactions and communications with people in certain ways, by staying consistent and disciplined to certain things, by restricting yourself to certain things, by indulging in certain, you know, indulging in certain drugs, alcohol, substances, people that have caused you to be vegetative or stagnant. Whatever your life is at the time that you're ending out this week on Sunday, it is purely of your creation based on the energy that you have exerted, the energy that you have withheld. And so by 8:39 p.m. Sunday evening, it's reflecting on that. If you are not happy, how does that emotionally make you feel? To know that the entire reality that you are experiencing, you created. How does that make you feel emotionally? Because we're dealing with Pisces. Are you happy about that? Are you contemplating that? Are you in disbelief about that? Are you upset about that? Who can you be upset with? Who can you be happy with? Who can you be content with? This is also initiating and reminding us of the spiritual connection that we always have to our higher self. If there is something that you are very happy about and looking around and being content in your life and saying, wow, thank you so much, higher self, for your guidance. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, God. Thank you, goddess. Showing appreciation and gratitude upon reflection, really showing reverence. And if you don't appreciate or love what your life looks like, you created it. And so reflect on how you can seek guidance from spirit moving forward. 3333. How can you receive guidance moving forward to help to make the proper adjustments emotionally? How do I need to change the energy in which I go about life so that I begin to attract something different? I love how this week is ending out. Let me know in the comments, what is something that you learned about the life that you created? And are there any changes that you want to make on Sunday in reflection before we begin the new week? I would love to hear that below. Let's talk about it. I will share mine as well. if you share yours first. But have a wonderful, wonderful week. I love you all so much. Please stay in tune with me. Again, all the messages are time-stamped, so I look forward to you following along with me throughout the week, and I will see you for next week's Astro Insight. I am also looking forward to posting a tarot tea this week, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, and if you would like to know when that video gets posted, please go ahead and subscribe so that you can get more Astro Insight episodes, as well as any other videos that I'm posting to this channel. Love you all. Have a great, great week. Again, keep building your empire, and I will see you soon. Bye.